tab, and I'm like, I got a bunch of upscale stuff, and I'm like working on the layout. I'm making a video about it right now, so it's coming out. But I don't know. I thought I would just do a little simple little live stream and just run some upscale stuff on Thanksgiving. So right now we got the freaking newly restored Virginian rectifier, a cowboy car, the graffitied Virginian car, the ATSF box car, this Missouri Pacific box car, just a lot of box cars, and then this Stellar and Hudson caboose. So, friggin', let me just, wait, there we go, perfect. Okay, so I'm just gonna be running this so far. Thanksgiving. Oh yeah. So what's that? So for this video, for this like live stream, I'm gonna allow people to choose what engine we can run. I'll try to run it. So our current options right now. Here, I'll just like clear a table. Oh God. Oh no. Clean out my messy work table. Okay, let me get some options out here. But I'm not gonna run everything, because some stuff is either like I don't want to run it, or it can't run. It can't run, so there's one more upstairs. I gotta get it. So, hello. What are you doing? Today I'm running Lionel trains, like O-scale stuff for Thanksgiving. Honestly, yeah, just a pretty chill live stream. You can also choose what engine you want to run. I gotta get one from upstairs. Hello. Here's the current options right now. We got an MTH-8, 9 thing. We got a Hiawatha. Thanks. And we got a Lionel TMCC 280 with sound. So, yeah. So whoever comments first, like what you want me to run, I'll like run it. I just gotta go get do the first one. Okay, so I'm gonna go leave. So the first one I'm gonna run is you can't really see it. It's over there. That little Virginian rectifier. But I had to go get an engine from upstairs. So I'm gonna leave for like a little bit. I'm gonna go upstairs, get the engine. It's a steam turbine locomotive. Come back down. So I'll just run the trains while I'm doing that. So I'll be back in a bit. Okay, I'm back. Got the turbine restored with the Lionel atomic motor in it. So, yeah, so let me just set all of these engines up and we can run them. So, oh wait. Unless if you guys want me to try to run my Beep project, we can do that. Here, let me pull the pieces out. This is my beep. No, wait, this side. Better. This is my beep project so far. So if you guys want me to run this, just let me know. Like, comment beep or something, and I'll run the beep. But, yeah. So, that's the current options right now. So, here, we got like, oh, this is too slow. Sorry, I turned it down because small's kind of loud. We got, again, the Dash 9, like the Hiawatha, the 280 turbine, or like the beep. I'm not going to run the beep for too long though, because it's kind of problematic. But, we can run it. So, if you guys want to suggest an engine to run, then by all means comment. Go ahead, I don't care. Can I join the live, please? No. That puts me out. Because it's... No. No. Scar, you're not doing that. No. You better not come down here. Hello. I see that hee comment. I'm scared. Do not come up. If I hear something from that door, I'm gonna tweet. What? Bro, get! Okay, I kind of want to run a different engine now. Sorry for everybody who lost this, which I actually got like the other day. This Virginian E33. It's missing a pantograph, but I'll get a new one at some point. Honestly, okay, let's just run like the Dash 8. I don't run this guy much. It's kind of... Hello, whoever commented. Or is that a lol? I don't know if that's the last time. I can't see from over there. Sorry if I don't read your... Okay. Okay, so that is a high. Oh, hey! The emojis are... Oh, there's only 2 people watching, I'm sorry. Can I talk through the vent at least? No. No, you can't. No. A new skill you can... Go away. Go away. 3 people alike. 4 people. Holy shit, bro. Yo, do you guys remember when this was like an HO layout? Okay, something I actually want to do at some point, because I'm going to run this next engine. Wait, what's this next comment? Sorry. There was 23 people. Yeah, that's good. I saw that. That's awesome. I want to eventually upgrade to, at some point, to like TMCC for the next engine we're going to run, like this guy. Because this engine does have sound. But before I thought it didn't have crew talk. Then I looked up this engine on like online and I found a video and it does have crew talk. So I'm like, what the hell? What the freak? But I only have command like now. I'm using a MTH controller, which is like, I'm just saying, 10 times better than the controllers I was using before, because this is just an absolute piece of garbage. Those were like old INL ones. But without further ado, let's run the 2.0. There's just no button on here to like access crew talk. Let me guys know if you want a closer look at the trains. Because I can do that. Oh, we got only one person watching, damn it. Come on, please, I need... 3 people, okay, good, okay. Let me guys know if you want like a closer look at the trains like I said earlier. Because I can like move the camera closer. Okay, that bell's kind of getting annoying now. Also, wait, so let me know if I should actually do this. So, you know, I have this station here, and, you know, this, like, 356 station. So, what I think is, I realize over here, there's, like, these blank spots. Okay? I was thinking about this, because I didn't know what these were originally. Originally, I thought they were windows, but I'm like, oh, wait, the windows look like this. And I realized, and I looked them up, and I looked up a 356 station, and I realized that these guys were supposed to have, like, little posters on the sides. Like, on these, like, little spots right here. So, honestly, hello! My plan is to, like, print out little posters and, like, stick them on right here or something, and I thought that would be kind of cool to do. I probably will do that. But by the way, if you guys don't know what, I don't know. Yeah. Oh, 3 people. Yeah, that's the inside of these. Don't know why I did that now. Now I have to put that back together. Nope, still not. Okay, here we go. Okay, so this is the part. There's the one. The number 2 one. Okay. Are you serious? This got stuck? Dude, come on. Ow! I don't have any pliers to take this apart. Okay, there. It's fine now. It's this level. Okay. Okay. Okay, that's good. Okay. That's good. Okay. Okay. Okay, you know what? I'm gonna move the camera closer to the layout so you guys can, like, see this better. No, like that. I want you guys to be able to see this, like, up close, because I realize it's, like, far away. Okay, hang on. There we go! Drop the smoke fluid. Final lap for this one. was fun running this guy. I might do it again. But for now, I'll put him back and, I don't know. Okay, oh, this is a good topic because I want to cover this at some point. But I don't know how good it would be in video form. Okay, so, if you guys don't know, I went to the Hamburg train show a couple days ago, like a week ago now, I think, or a couple days ago. And there, after like years of looking for one of these, I finally got an engine I've wanted since I was like a very little kid. This being a Lionel S2 turbine. Oh, happy Thanksgiving! This guy, wait, does this even run? Okay, just checking, because I was doing stuff to it earlier. But, this guy, I got a 1946 version of the 2020. It says it on the, how do I know if it's like the 2020? Because it says it on the side. Hi. Okay, so, you know, there's like that. But this is kind of actually a special version of this exact type of model. See, this is one of these earlier versions of the 2020, and I think they also did this with the 671, and I think maybe the 681 version, where they put something called an atomic motor in it. Now, what do you mean, like, by atomic motor, you might be asking? Well, what this is an atomic motor. There's the way you really tell is if you look in the cab. If you look very closely at the motor in there, it should say Lionel Atomic on the in there. If you can even see that. And I think the idea was to make these guys more efficient. So basically, most of these guys had just like the motor pointing down to this back wheel, and it would spin it, and this front one would puff smoke through the top when the train was running, which, by the way, is kind of inaccurate for puffing smoke with this, for what this engine is based on, as this isn't like a normal locomotive, as these don't have cylinders. This is a steam turbine locomotive, so it's powered by a turbine, 2 turbines. So in real life, this engine would have not made a chugga 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 like most steam engines do. It actually would have just made a revving, like a, like the faster it went, cause that's just the turbines revving up. But I think the idea was, so, but in this model, it like, instead of pointing downward into like just a chassis and the gear on the back wheel, it pointed horizontally with a gear. And I don't know, there's like another gear in this wheel or something. It's like a little gearbox, and it powers it, and also I think it also powers the front wheel. Unfortunately, it does not power these 2 blind drivers. These blind drivers, I mean, are like these 2 centered ones without flanges. If you find model trains with that, they're called blind drivers. It's just to make the engine just go around curves easier. But these atomic motored ones, they were, honestly, I've never had one of these before until like a couple days ago, so it's good I have one in my collection now. But, you know, it runs. Something, honestly, I would love to start a collection of these guys, which now I have one, but I think honestly, the 2 ones that I really want to collect now are the 682 version with the white band down the running board and the lubricating rod on them, but those go for like $300, which I mean, it's cool. And then the other one that I really want is the Lionel Electronic Control, which they had like a 671R for radio, where basically the idea was in, again, 47, they released something called the Electronic Control Set, and it was one of these with a bunch of cars and things, and it was supposed to be powered not by like wires in the track like they normally are, but they were supposed to be powered by radio tubes in this special thing, and each car and engine and thing had a little colored decal on the side, or like somewhere, like usually the electronic control ones would either be on the firebox here or on the turbine themselves. And it'd all be different colored, and you could hit it and it would like move or like hit the whistle on the tender. And those are really good, but they are super rare and they barely work. As the reason they're rare is because they didn't really work good, as like they were like one like temperature could affect them running, the climate they were in. The track had to be pristinely clean. Like dust can like freak the operation whole up, and also like a whole bunch of other factors led to this just being super unreliable. And like it's just the only real way to control them is through the special controller. So you can't even control these normally. You have to, from what I'm aware, you have to operate them with the special controller. That's the only real way that I'm aware of to operate them. So they're really rare, and most of the time they don't run. So, but hey, the thing is, I like buying failures. I like buying quirky, weird stuff like this, like that. So honestly, now I have like a atomic motored one. The next thing I want to do is get like a 682 or an electronic control set, which either one I would like to obtain at some point. So there are multiple versions. I know it's the 671. Oh my god, I just can't. It's so annoying to say that. The 681, which is honestly better from what I'm aware from the 671, as it has magnet traction, so it can pull a lot. This guy doesn't have magnet traction, but it has a more reliable drive. So anyways, I see like the viewership on this is like declining. So I'm gonna stop rambling my mouth, and I'm gonna actually get to running this engine with its shitty tender that I gotta fix at some point. I gotta just sand off this like paper decal that I painted over, and like, you know, make it look better. Something I would also like to obtain at some point is the Lionel 2347, because there's two versions of the 23, the C&O GB7, 2065 and 2347. The 2347 is like the super rare version, as it was like the Sears exclusive one with only like 3,500 of them produced, and they're like go for like $4,000 now. And that's like the 2365 is like missing a bunch of components, and they were one of those economy models, I think they're called, that line, where they're like missing parts to be more economic. What line I was going for, like the Scout line of diesels, but they weren't marked as Scout. But yeah, so I honestly would like to obtain both of those at some point. But enough with me rambling about trains that I don't have. Let's run some trains that I do have. So anyways, let's run this atomic motor 2020 here. Oh shit! Oh god. Dude, oh no, the motor. Is it from the oil I added? Okay, so earlier I was adding oil to this. I think I might have added too much, because now the motor's like either burning up. And then this guy won't run, which I would cry if this stopped running, because I've never really worked on Lionel. I only work on like HO stuff. Okay, maybe we could run it a little more. Oh god. Please don't die. the motor, like, there's smoke coming from it, so I'm gonna, like, take this, I'm gonna give the old girl a break. I don't know, how about we run the Hiawatha? Now, when I stop this, I know, because I put Mega Steam in this stuff, because that's the only smoke fluid I have, and if you guys know, smoke fluid, Mega Steam makes a lot of steam. And it's so there's like it like has a smoke in it. So when this stops, you'll see smoke spilling out from like the crevices in the front. Don't worry about that if you see that. It's literally just it's stopping and like the smoke like just escaping through any like passage you can find. And also, unfortunately, I only have freight cars right now, so I need to get some passenger cars. Yeah, see all the smoke spilling out? Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Yeah, see all the steam coming up? Yeah, that's the Mega Steam. That's how good Mega Steam is. It, like, honestly, this, like, it kind of, like, it's kind of, like, kind of a funny thing, because, like, it kind of gives us more, like, detail. It's, like, you know, like, a steam engine stops, and, like, it's squirt smoke. I don't know. That's like kind of like the last engine. Unless if you guys want me to run the beep, I'll run the beep real quick. It's like it's not finished though, and like it kind of runs not so great, but I can try to run it. I'm not gonna run it with like I'll try to run it with a curse, but like it doesn't run very great. This is the beep so far. Oh god, okay. Oh, paint's chipping off. Okay. Actually a really good day for the beep, honestly, because it never really ran that great before, but that's actually really good that it's running now. Great. So anyways, that's pretty much the end of the stream, but before I go, I'd like to mention a custom that I've been working on for a while, and I just wanted to make a sneak peek about it. So, remember on that one community tab I made like a couple months ago of the glossy 2321 Trainmaster, a parody of the 2341 version. Well, I took that shell and I tried making it into my own custom 2341, but that project didn't really go through well. So eventually, if you guys watch a really good channel, which I recommend you watch, Cal Unit Productions, or Cal Unit Productions. I keep saying Cal, but it has like the little L at the end. So Cal Unit Productions. It makes a series called Bite-Sized Oddities, and I like doing that to make customs and like to get inspiration. And one of the videos was about CSX 4617, and I thought that was a really interesting story. So I dug up the shell, and I turned the glossy 2321 into my Lionel CSX 4617 Trainmaster. Oh my god, this thing is so... It's like... Yeah, I made it. I made a monster. Yeah, this took a little while for me to do. Originally, I just painted this. I took it out in the... Because you can still see this orange paint that I was using. I just took it out because, like, I know the CNL had, like, deep blue, but, like, this blue I had was, like, the darkest blue I could make. I had, and I wasn't going to mix colors because I didn't want it to dry, and then I would have to make one again so it would work. So I just, like, painted it black, which, honestly, I prefer more. And then I, like, looked it up, and I, like, painted the spots where it has it. The blue and stuff. I painted each end, and I'm like, the only real thing I need to do now is finish the back number boards and get this thing a chassis. I'm planning on using a more reliable Williams one. So if I ever finish this, stay tuned. Or even like a Lionel with like a smoke unit or something. But yeah, this is what I got. So once I'm done, I'll probably put this in another running session video with all my new stuff, like the beep, the rectifier, the atomic engine, the atomic S2. And when this is done, this monstrosity. Yeah, so let me just go put this back. So yeah, that was the stream. Unfortunately, I'm sorry this one was a little short. But I'm glad you guys actually watched this one, because usually you guys haven't watched my streams recently, so that's why I haven't made a ton recently. But I'm good you watched it. So, happy Thanksgiving, and I hope you enjoyed the stream. And yeah, happy Thanksgiving. Have a good day. Like and subscribe. Yeah. So, see ya.